Hey there, and today on JT Picks, I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite CHH songs. If you don't know what CHH is, well, it's Christian hip hop. If you don't know what that is, it's hip hop that's Christian. But you know what? Let's just forget all that and dive straight into this. Man, I've been a CHH fan for about 5 years, and the music has gotten better with every single year. Now, here's the thing. When choosing these songs, I didn't care about popularity or anything like I normally do. I'm just thinking of songs that, like, if they play, I'm going to listen to the thing full through, no matter how many times it plays during the day. I'm going to listen to the song and I'm going to love this song. And, a song I'll never ever get sick of, a song that's been around and, oh wow, it's playing? Okay. Well, without further ado, number 10, The Saints by Andy Mineo featuring Triply and KB. Now, this is one of the first Christian hip-hop songs that, like, anybody knows. I found out about CHH, obviously I knew who Lecrae was, but I stumbled upon CHH through Triply and Gavi. This is when Gavi was beginning his solo career. Andy Mineo's song, The Saints, I first heard in the dance video and I didn't really pay it much mind. And then I saw it in a movie, Mom's Night Out. It's actually somewhere there. Oh, there it is. Okay. But I saw it in the movie Mom's Night Out and I heard it and I'm like, wow, that's Christian? Bro, that sounds good. And so I listened to the full thing. The song's great. The left, right, left, right, left, right, whoo. That's amazing, right? Andy has a good verse, but the obvious star is KB, who always kills it on whatever track he's on. His rap, his rhyme, everything about him is great. Triply's iconic, in the rap community, his yes sir is also very good, but KB is easily the stand-up star. The reason it's in 10th place for me is because it's overplayed, but that still doesn't take away from how good it is. It's a really good song. It's just overplayed. Number 9, we have Lightwork. Okay, so Lightwork is by 116. If you don't know who 116 is, 116 is basically a group of rappers that are all signed to Reach Records. Reach Records is owned by Lecrae, probably the most famous Christian rapper, unless you count NF. Lightwork was released 2018 on 116 Day, which is January 16th, 116. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. So, Lightwork was dropped, and it features Triply, Tadashi, 1K Few, What Up RG, Lecrae himself, and Cass, who's a Christian R&B singer. The song was really good. It had a great beat to it. It had this synth. It had my favorite Christian producer, Ace Harris, on it, which he makes anything good. And well, it was just a good song. But I would say the reason it comes in 9th is because when 116 dropped a new song, that song quickly overcame this one. So that's why it's 9th. So let's go to 8th. And number 8 is Live Forever, also by 116. Live Forever is kind of that 116 song that, while the older one featured some of the new group and the old group, this one featured more of the new group. This had Wande in it, Reach Records' first female rapper. What Up RG in it, 1K Few, who, if you don't know, 1K Few ushered in the era of new Reach Records rappers. Holve, who was signed to Reach Records just 2 or 3 days later, which was crazy. Tommy Royale, a Hispanic rapper, and I love his style. Galleta is a very good song by him. Check it out if you haven't. Let's see who else. We did have 2 OGs in there, Triply and Tadashi. Both of them were in there. Both of them killed it, especially Triply. Paul got the saw, but my soul got sawed off. That's a great line right there. I don't know if I said it right, but I don't care. All that matters is the saw and sawed off. Great use of rhyming and stuff. Tadashi with his, he gave me life like husband and wife. I tell him I stand by that. Okay, coming in at number 7 is Coming In Hot by Lecrae and Andy Mineo. So Lecrae and Andy Mineo have been a little, like, it's weird. They released this song exclusively on YouTube and SoundCloud called Didn't I, right? It sampled a song by Vic Mensa, I believe. And, it was a really good song, basically about how they're fighting haters. Like, don't judge me. I'm still the same me. Don't judge me. There's a huge controversy with Lecrae. Let's not get into it right now. But a few months later, they dropped Coming In Hot, which is the ultimate hype up song. It's gotten so popular that it's played at basketball games. It even played at the stinking Super Bowl. But it's a really catchy song. Dances have been made to it. I mean, the Kinjas dance to it. If you don't know who they are, they're a very popular dance group. It was just it's very catchy, very hypeable, very makes you feel good. It's a feel good song. The beat on it is crazy, and you know what? Lecrae and Andy Mineo will release a collab album. Lecrae and Andy Mineo, or Lecrae specifically, put on Twitter that a collab album has been cooking in the lab, that is quote unquote, for some time, which means most likely that collab album is coming our way. And your boy's excited. Number 6 is Misconceptions 3 by Lecrae, featuring Jackie Hill Perry, John Gibbons, and John Gibbons. John. It both sounds so darn alike. John Gibbons and John Gibbons. John Gibbons and John Gibbons. There it is. Okay, well, I love this song. Every time I play it, people might be shocked to hear this, but it gets me so mad when people review Lecrae's Church Clothes 3, and then they go, like, the best song on it is Sidelines. I hate Sidelines. That's my least favorite song on that album. Honestly, Misconceptions 3 is my favorite. The rap on it is crazy. They all go insane. They snap, each one of them. John Gibbons, who has lines about Christopher Nolan, Donald Trump up in a taqueria crying over Argentina. That's a bar. Like Star Wars rated Part 4 rated R or hardcore. Where is this man getting a medal? I know there's been a controversy with Jay Gibbons recently, but this was before that controversy, long before. So I just think it's a great song. Jackie Hill Perry destroys it. All of them destroy it. And Lecrae, you'd think Lecrae would end up looking like the odd man out. As soon as everybody's finished with their parts, when Lecrae hops on, it's just like, and you're done. You can't take anymore. It's just so good. Number 5, Back Soon. You got 1K Few, you got KB, and you got Paris Chariz. I had the privilege of seeing all of them performing this song live and record the music video for it. I was actually there. You'd see me like 1,200 yards away. I was also there when he recorded Hold Me Down, but that's a different story. But it is a great song. And obviously what gets it in this position is Sorry Paris, Sorry Few. Again, KB is the stand-up person. His section, his verse is pure fire. Like, it is so good. It is so good. Look, if you haven't heard this song and you haven't heard KB's verse in it, I want you to drop your phone, get off YouTube or whatever, search up this song, 1K Few Back Soon featuring KB and Paris Chariz. Again, links will be in the description. So I'm kidding. Don't leave this video. I need the views. I'm a sad soul without them. But it's a good song, and if you haven't heard it, you need to hear it. KB's verse is the only thing there. Like, it would be here. KB, it's a good song without KB, but KB just puts it to another level up in the sky. Okay, now in the top 4. I Got the Juice by Dream Junkies. This is one of the most definitive Christian hip-hop songs. Listen, these next 2 songs, I know you're like, these next 2? What about these next 4? But these next 2 songs are like huge chunks of hip hop. Wow, I don't even know where to start. So I got the juice. First, it's by Dream Junkies. It was released in 2015, which is actually really, when hip hop started becoming really popular, it started becoming popular with Drake and Future and Jumpman. That's when hip hop started becoming extraordinarily popular to where it is today. But Dream Junkies, released a song in that time, and I feel like it didn't get the recognition that it deserves, because it deserves all the recognition it can get. Dream Junkies is a group composed by CHH veterans, Ruslan, Belief, and John Gibbons. And holy cow. You want to hear some people spit pure fire while still keeping it gospel-oriented? I mean, that's all of CHH, but goodness. From the instant the song begins, you're in for a special ride. John Gibbons just spits out fire. He goes like, "Mother lover, you gonna love this. Graduated from a rebel to a revolutionary in my area, they love this." Like, that's really good. And then Ruslan's part, I can't even rap it because he does such a good job. I just probably butchered John Gibbons' part. But Ruslan's part, I'm not even going to attempt because I don't want to mess that up. But Ruslan's part lays out the gospel in I would say, at max 10 bars. And he does it in such a great style. It rhymes. He technically uses a cuss to do it, but I mean, I don't care. It's not even a bad cuss. It's just such a good song. It's crazy. Not to say that Belief doesn't do good, but really John Gibbons is like Ruslan, Belief. It's just after so much awesomeness, it goes down. But he still does good. On to number 3. The One With My Friends by Marty. You ever heard NF before he was famous? Yeah, that's right. I followed NF before he blew up. I was with him during therapy session, and I was with him in Perception before it got famous. Quick funny story. I was literally with my cousin, and she was like, I played her Let You Down, and she's like, "What is this song? It sounds so dumb." And then I'm like, "Well, I love it." And she's like, "Well, it's crazy." A few months later, it blows up, becomes really popular, and she's like, have you ever heard of this song? She's listening to Pandora, and she's like, "Have you ever heard of this song by this guy named NF?" And I'm like, really? Are you serious right now? But whatever. But The One With My Friends is a song by Marty. If you don't know who Marty is, he's a part of Social Club Misfits, a rap group comprising of him and another guy named Fern. Now, this song was a part of Marty's solo EP called Marty for President, which has become a staple in the halls of CHH. So this song is called The One With My Friends because it has many features on it. It has Caleb Mitchell, Words Played, Fern, so technically Social Club Misfits. NF makes an appearance on this before he's famous, as he did on a few other songs. John Gibbons is also on this song. If you notice, a lot of these great songs have John Gibbons on it. It's just saying something. That's everybody. But Marty, he's kind of like, almost like Lil Dicky. He was like Lil Dicky before Lil Dicky was Lil Dicky. He invented funny rap. Not a lot of people do it, and he's one of the people who can do it. He's not an amazing, he can't rap fast, but actually he can, just, sometimes, not all the time. But he did funny rap. He even admits in the beginning, I'm probably the worst rapper on this whole track. That's what makes the song so good. Because you have him and you're like, oh, bro, his part's banging. And then you got John Gibbons and you're like, oh. And then you got NF and you're like, oh. And then you got Words Played and you're like, ah. And then you got Fern and you're like, ah. And, okay. Sorry, I probably just freaked you out. Number 2. Okay, sorry, that's a Vine reference. Old Vine. Okay, Glory by What Up RG, featuring Gavi. Now, nothing against What Up RG, But without Gavi, this song wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't be here. Because this song is so good with Gavi. I mean, What Up Archie's part's great, right? It's catchy. You got obviously the chorus, which is also extremely catchy. The Gloria, Gloria Dios. Gloria, Gloria Dios. Gloria, Gloria Dios. Gloria, Gloria. Whoa! Like, that's catchy. But Gavi, he's one of my favorite Reach artists. And he just does a good job at whatever he does. And this was no exception. He killed it. Tu fidelidad, I remember screaming that at the top for the rock, Florida, Florida, 8 9 a day. And it's just so good. Again, you haven't heard any of this, links will be down low, and I say check them out. Even if you have heard them, just listen to them again, and you'll see pure genius. Okay, now, number one, but before number one, I'm not going to give honorable mentions because I can't. I literally cannot. This was so hard, like, to compile a bunch of songs that I listened to. Like, I had, like, 60 CHH songs, and I'm like, how am I going to go down this? Like, so I'm not. But I am going to say Holve, which is Reach's brand new artist, released an EP called Broken Heart last Friday. And I really wanted to do a review of it, but then I'm like, then I'm going to just end up doing a review of everything. So I didn't. And I kind of forgot about the EP. I added it to my library. And I listened to it 3 days later, and I just got to say, I'm going to do a review of it. I'm planning to drop quite a few videos this week. So if you like me, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And I'm going to make a review of it. So definitely check that out when it comes out. Let's get to number one. So number one, probably one of the most famous Christian hip-hop songs. And I'm saying probably one of the most famous because this song is played basically everywhere possible. It's on dance shows, it's on, news channels sometimes. It's everywhere. But the song is Manolo by Tripoli featuring Lecrae. You know, when I first heard this song, I didn't really get why it was so popular, and I didn't like it that much. But after, like, a few more listens, I'm like, this hits hard, man. Just jumping around, listening. And now whenever it comes up, I just turn it up, and I'm like, okay, let's go. And I wait for Lecrae's part, and I just go wild. And I mean, Tripoli, obviously, amazing. Great job, Trip. I mean, I love the beginning part. And it actually took me a while to get the song. I was just like, I got two in my house and I got one in my car. Okay. Fine. And then I decided to read the lyrics and I'm like, oh, this is about Bibles. It's comparing it to a modern weapon. Cool. I got one in my car and I got two at home. They different types, but they do the same thing. Double S, double barrel, bang, bang, yes sir. I mean, so good to rap to. So, those are the best songs when you can rap to it. Not, obviously, not the whole thing, but you can rap some parts and it's like a part that you can get into. That's what most of these songs do. Like, for example, Glory, it's like, tu fidelidad. That's the part I get into. I really get into that. I Got the Juice, John Gibbons' intro, Ruslan, or trying to keep up with Ruslan, One with My Friends, the whole song. And it's the same way with a lot of these songs. In Tripoli's Manolo, let's get back to the point here. It has that element in it that makes it so, so, so good. And even Lecrae's part, like, my mama think I'm loco, my partners think I'm on one. I mean, oh, it's just so good. But listen, guys, if you haven't heard the songs, please listen to them. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you don't, you think I missed something, again, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll be like, holy crap, I forgot that song. I totally should have put it in the honorable mentions, or maybe I should have replaced one of my songs. Seriously, guys, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and until next time, let's live for our king.